Today, we're gonna try to get 3,000 feet of climbing in the Naugatuck State Forest within the valley, the Naugatuck Valley of Connecticut. So I'm not sure, it should be maybe between 12 and 15 miles to do this amount of elevation or climbing. The highest elevation in the state forest is about 750 feet. It's the highest point, and it's about 4,000 acres when you combine it all. So we may need to do a little bit of backtracking, loop a few things where all the elevation is, but we'll see. I'm hoping it's about between 12 and 15 miles, like I said. You girls excited? Z? What we got in there? This is by far the most camera gear I have ever brought on a hike. Got my wife's Olympus OMD EM5 Mark II, and just to get a little bit of a different viewpoint, and also got the GoPro as normal. But yeah, we're gonna try to document a big old day in the Naugatuck State Forest. Should be pretty fun. We'll see. It didn't start off great. One of the roads was closed for right around the park, so the loop is kind of out of whack. I'm gonna try to piece it back together. I think it's doable. Good girl. Got some happy doggies today. Coming down off of Red, it's just pretty boring double track. It's gonna be a lot of up and downs today. There's no real, prolonged uphill. So if we're gonna get to 3,000, we're gonna need to do a little bit of improvising, I think. One of the main drawbacks of the power lines when you get closer to the reservoirs is just the immense amount of prickers coming down here. What are you doing, cutie? You having fun? What are you doing, naughty panda? Up. Hey. Come on. Up. Good girl. Now to the worst part of the hike, or the run, whatever you want to call it. The reservoirs. Only coming down here because I need to get to the other side of the forest to get all the climbing in. The first 4 miles of this has been like 300 feet of climbing. About 4.5 miles. I'm getting down to the other side, and then it's all up through the other side of the forest. So there should be some challenging stuff coming up. And I'm excited to get off this mega highway of weekend hikers here. If you're looking for just a nice walk in the state forest, you've got it with the reservoir trails over on the town line of Oxford and Naugatuck. It's just really flat. A loop right around the reservoir. And there's one that we just came from over there, up that hill. This is the most popular place in the forest. Once we get past this, it's just pretty much getting into some secluded spots. Okay, we're at the very beginning of red now on the over by what we call the S turns. 350 feet of climbing, over 4 miles. Now that we're on, I guess, the shorter side of the forest, it's all up from here. Probably got another 10 to 12 miles, I'm thinking, at this point. We will see. Right after you get to the junction of the reservoir and Purple, and you go back, you keep going on Purple, that's when you start gaining elevation back to get back to the viewpoints. Going up. Like I said earlier, it's not a straight grade for any period of time out here. It's really just short bursts of pretty steep grades. Good job, girls. The beautiful Naugatuck Valley on the power lines again. Hey, was there a dog on a rock? Come here, Zoe. Good girl. So here's the ammunition for today. Got salami, cheese, a little bit of dog food, and that drives the beast wild. Right. The girl. Bushwhack a little bit here and get up there. There's a little like game trail right here, so hopefully we can get through. I bet this is Coyote City. Oh yeah, we'll be able to definitely do this. Okay, that's a little bit of a better view. At the intersection of Purple and white, or I'm sorry, purple and yellow and white. A lot of jogging left. This thing, first off, it's put the cone on. Second off, it's getting a little lazy. This thing will go all day though. Where is he? Come here, let me see. Hi, you're cute. Come on. Basically what I'm doing right now is there's a valley with two really steep shears on both sides with trails going up, so I'm trying to run down to the bottom of the valley. It's where for people around here, it's the Cold Spring Road parking lot. It was closed today, that's why I had to park on the other side, but if I get down there, I'm gonna loop one side, come back down to the valley, loop the other side, and go back to the car. That should be another, I think, probably at this point, I think maybe 6 miles. So we're gonna jog down White, get to the valley floor, and keep heading up. It's that blue trail. it's easy cross over there, but there's just somebody over there, so I came down this way. Just find another way across the river. Go down blue and come up orange. So there it is. Boop. I just gotta get over without falling in on some of this slippery stuff here. Good job. Never been on this side of blue. It is pretty nice. Looks like a little woodland. Oh, a Billy goat. Come, Billy goat, let's go. Zoe, come. Come on. Dude, you're crazy. I've never been down here. That is really beautiful. Super beautiful. Come on. Got off of blue, came down that ravine, which is pretty wild. Never been down there before. Now I am on down by the railroad tracks, and I gotta go all the way back up there, and then come back down the same way up. So I'm going up orange to purple to white over the top, and then back down pretty much the same way I just came. Guys, you can't peter out of me now. We got like 5 miles to go. Especially you. I'm telling you, Zoe Ann would rather be under 7 blankets right now. She's already under a blanket. Really, realistically, that's a blanket. This thing don't need a blanket. Finally to one of the lookouts. About 9.5 miles in. We're gonna get to the top of this, and then unfortunately, and don't tell Zoe, we're gonna do it all again. Technically at the top, check out this view. Whoa, cool. Okay. Now we're gonna do that all over again, right? Are you ready? Yes? What about you, Blinky? Come on. Are you ready? We're gonna do that all again, okay? You are not gonna be happy with this. This is the only time that I have to do this today. When I go, oh cool. Now we're going right back up, come on. Things you got to do to find elevation in Connecticut. Well, did it twice. Now dipping back down to the valley floor to about sea level. And going up West Block. Some pretty good climbing on that side. I'm at 2,000 feet right now and 10 miles in. So I'm gonna run down. White, purple, orange, get down back to the valley floor over by the railroad tracks, and then head up to West Block. guys can see it through there, but that's West Block right there. So gotta go all the way down the valley floor, then go up West Block. All right, we're pretty much back down at the valley floor. Actually, hold the thought. I'm gonna go down all the way to the bottom. Now we're going up to West Block. Gonna head all the way up there from the valley floor, get up there. Gonna go up and around, hit the power lines, then head back to the car. I think it's like 3 or 4 more miles. I'm not totally sure. And go back up Blue, cross the river, hit White, which is just kind of bypassing this section of road, which I may do. Actually, I am gonna do it, just decided. This is what my life ends up being all the time. When you own a dog that lays under a blanket all day, she just wants scratches. Okay. Come on, buckle up. Got some more to go. Going straight up West Block. Just came from up there. Now headed straight up the other side. You girls are doing great. Down there, that's where the railroad tracks are, where we were before. So we went up, zigzagged up to the top of East Peak, up there, came back down, did it again, went back all the way down to the bottom, came up the middle right there to about halfway up White, and came across and climbed up here, and now we're at the lookout. This is a really pretty spot. Okay, on the top of West Block, doing orange now. Going orange all the way to the power lines. Okay, I'm gonna take the power lines all the way across past the gun range, High Rock, and take Red back to the car. And we have made it to the power lines. What a beautiful evening. Now, in order to get back to the car, we have to go, if you can see way down there, maybe like four or five power line rungs up, and take a right, and the car is gonna be up that way. Gun range makes the Panda extremely wonky. I don't blame her. Kind of ruins the tranquility, in my opinion. people go mudding in here and ruin the trail. So it's just this filthy muck. Just hopping from rock to rock to rock to rock to rock to rock. We just crest 3,000 feet of climbing, so we're about 3,050 right now. And almost 15 miles. So we're almost there. After I get over this rise, finish up strong with a nice jog back to the car. Just got done. 15 miles, 3,100 feet of climbing. So is it doable to get that much? Well, obviously, yeah, it is. It's gonna suck though. 15 miles to get 3,000 feet is not optimal, but it's the best that the All-American Valley has to offer. And it was a great day. The Naugatuck State Forest is awesome. I pretty much hit every trail today to get the 3,000 feet of climbing. Backtracked a few times, you know, for shooting video, and I did East Peak twice to make sure I got to that 3,000 feet. So there was some backtracking. If I hadn't done all that, I probably would have been at 2,700 feet if I hadn't done all the backtracking. But nonetheless, great day. I got the dogs nice and tired, which was a fantastic thing. Here's one, no more blanket on her. And then bam, the other one. This thing looks like it could go for another 15 miles. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun coming along. Check out the State Forest, it's awesome. Until next time, thanks for joining me.